ball, competing against really good big league hitters. It's extremely impressive, and you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. And this is inside. Lee in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of South Korea. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one missed.
1 strike.
There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Friedel makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting third, first baseman.
And now the opening day lineup for the Giants. Chris, this is a franchise and a fan base that are itching for more success.
No question about that, Boog. Just one season with a winning record over the last 8 years, which is a big come down after winning 3 World Series titles between 2010 and 2014. Who knows? Maybe 2025 will have some fireworks in the Bay Area.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds 0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and on the hill in this one, Logan Webb.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And a foul ball. That one outside, and that is ball one. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's outside, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So up next, Matt McClain. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fraley aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
This one in the air. And there's one away. And here's Cincinnati's opening day lineup. Chris, a lot of excitement building around this franchise. They still got to take that next step, though.
Totally agree, Boog. Hard to believe the Reds haven't won a postseason game since 2012 and haven't reached the NLCS since 1995. But there's good reason to hope that this will be a breakthrough season in the Queen City.
On the ground to first. Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. And the batter now, Jeimer Candelario. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. And that is out of play. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. In there for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. To third. Chapman. Throws across the diamond, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Green back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Right side. Hines has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Cut on and lifted in the air. Fraley puts it away for the out.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. That one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Swing and a ground ball. Adames sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Webb with a move to first, and he's back in on a dive. On the ground to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question. Jake Fraley now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. Ground ball to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit, heading for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score. It's 1-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Ball 1.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. One runs in. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Ground ball to the middle, that's a base hit. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Up by 3, it's 4-1.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Webb checks on first.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Reds, catcher
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
First and second, 2 outs. Stevenson getting ready to hit. And that misses. Ball 1. De La Cruz over at second. Candelario on at first with 2 down. Swing and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now TJ Friedl. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Foul ball there.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And foul ball. That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Adames the throw to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 1. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
In the air, right field. Hines on the move. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage. And the 1-0.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls, 1
really
strike.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 out, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Fitzgerald,
ball
the
1.
next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Got him swinging.
Now batting,
Spencer Steer, the next to hit. Singled and scored his first time. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Reese Hines.
In now for the Reds, Reese Hines. Reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So now back to the top of the order.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And the batter now, Jake Fraley. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And he deals.
I got a ball, 1
in the
strike.
dirt, blocked. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. This to center field. Nice grab on the run. That is the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. They're up 5-1. Start of the fourth, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Inside, ball one.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now 2-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And a foul ball. Adames goes 6'1", 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for San Francisco. They're down here 5-1. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt McClain. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Out to short, Adames. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
So, Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That's in there. 0-1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Base is empty, one away here on opening day. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Candelario in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. New inning getting started. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
Green back to work. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Giants being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And first offering is fouled off. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
The Giants down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases, his first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 5-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one clips the corner. Ball one there.
Ball one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The
Now
one
batting,
before
catcher,
just caught the
Patrick
zone. So as a
Bailey.
hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Ground ball up the middle. De La Cruz gets it to first, and that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's 5-2. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for San
Back now to
Francisco.
start the bottom of the fifth, and taking
Number
over on the
43,
mound, Tristan Beck.
Tristan Beck.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for
Leading
him.
off for the Reds.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. That one pushed foul.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game
That's
before he
outside.
settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. Fouled off left side. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that one missing low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, it's great execution to get that fastball
Now
inside.
batting,
If you're going to
the
miss, you
center
want to miss
fielder,
off the
TJ
plate, but perfectly
Friedel.
located. He threw it with conviction. You absolutely do not want to leave it out over the plate.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Inside.
Inside.
Ball one. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers warming up as well. Next
Ball.
offering down in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee gets under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 0 for 2 in this one. Encarnacion Strand started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering upstairs.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there. And now 3-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the air, right side. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.